Martin Luther King had come to Birmingham with a few hundred people. He had raised an army of thousands. He had filled the jails the way Gandhi had in India. The department stores were empty. The effectiveness of the work in the steel plants was sharply curtailed because of the division among the men. Martin Luther King had desegregated the toughest town in the South. But Birmingham wasn't the end. Hundreds, then thousands of other cities in the South desegregated because of Birmingham. Birmingham became the Bunker Hill of the movement.
The idea is to consolidate our gains. A. Philip Randolph's been talking to me about a march. March on Washington.
Marches on Washington Harbor.
Not on the scale we've been talking about.
No.
No. The idea is, why not put pressure on Congress?
Hi, Fred, how are you?
I have many people.
Was anybody hurt? Oh. Well, yes. Of course I'll come. Find out what time the next plane leaves for Birmingham. They bombed Reverend Cross's church. They killed 4 children. They were sitting in Sunday school. What are we doing? Huh? Is it worth it? Is anything worth it? Am I a monster?
We see before us a great triumph for segregation. The murder of 4 little girls while they were studying at Sunday school. It was a terrible deed. But perhaps less terrible than the response of this community. I suppose it was too much to ask that it be officially said that the murder of children is wrong. I suppose it was too much to expect that one white official might attend the ceremonies so that the parents might feel better. As a matter of fact, I don't see one white face here except for white ministers. And I still believe in nonviolence. Consider this a down payment on freedom. History has proved again and again that unmerited suffering is redemptive. And perhaps the innocent blood of these little girls might prove to be the redemptive force to bring to light this thought.
David, I'll speak on television tomorrow night.
I want to go on record. If you make this speech, your chances of being reelected are nil. I know you were moved by King's speech.
Somebody has to use the moral power of this office to say that segregation is wrong. Is that such a brave thing to do?
Yes. There have been some brave men in that chair, but they've all been very clever and very careful how they reacted in regard to this issue.
Maybe that's the trouble. Maybe we've all been too clever.
It ought to be possible for American students of any color to attend any public institutions without having to be backed up by troops. And it ought to be possible for American citizens of any color to register, to vote in a free election without fear of reprisal. But such is not the case. We say to the world and to each other that this is the land of the free. Does it mean that it is the land of the free, except for the Negroes? That we have no master race, except with respect to Negroes? We're confronted primarily with a moral issue. It is as old as the scriptures and as clear as the American Constitution. The heart of the question is whether all Americans are to be afforded equal rights and equal opportunities. Those who do nothing are inviting shame as well as violence. Those who act boldly are recognizing right as well as reality. Next week, I will ask Congress to make the commitment it has not yet fully made in this century. The commitment to the proposition that race has no place in American life or law.